hit that subscribe button and the bell icon beside it to check out our latest videos before anyone else. Hi there guys, I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech and this is the tech news of the day. To fight Reliance Jio, Vodafone India has announced a new offer for new customers. It's offering 1 GB of 4G data per day for 70 days at 244 rupees. It also offers unlimited calls within the Vodafone network. Older customers can get the same benefit for 56 days at a price of 346 rupees. Next we have a news from Facebook. After Netflix and Amazon Prime, Facebook has been working on Facebook TV, which might be launched in August. Facebook plans to stream 15 to 20 minutes of shows on your news feeds. For starters, Facebook is trying to rival YouTube before it goes against Amazon Prime and Netflix. Next we have some news from Zomato and Ola. Zomato and Ola have partnered together to share their features. Now Zomato's users can book Ola rides and make payments using Ola Money. At the same time, Ola will allow its users to use Zomato's key features. Currently they are testing these features in Bangalore. Other parts of the country will receive these features by mid-August. Next we have news from Apple. Apple is discontinuing two of its cheapest iPods, the Nano and Shuffle. The original iPod arrived in 2001, which put 1,000 songs in our pocket. That's the line said by Steve Jobs to his daughter. Till date, Apple has sold more than 400 million iPods. Next we have news from U Televentures. Sales for U Unique 2 have been started on Flipkart and it's being sold at 6,000 rupees. It sports the same MediaTek 6737 processor seen in Nokia 3 and Moto C Plus. Even the Moto E4 Plus, and it might be sufficient. It looks like a decent phone, but in comparison to Redmi 4, it doesn't stand a chance. So get the Redmi 4 instead. Next we have a news from Nubia. Nubia is currently selling its phone exclusively on Amazon.in and now it's working with Amazon India to sell its phones in the offline market. Currently Oppo and Vivo are the only two Chinese brands that are ruling the offline markets. They are spending crores in marketing. So do you think Nubia can take on those brands with the help of Amazon? Next we have some news from an unnamed phone from Sony. A new Sony phone has shown up in Geekbench benchmarking site, sporting a Snapdragon 835 processor, 4GB RAM, running Android 7.1.1. It might be announced in IFA and it might be called Sony XZ1. Next we have news from Huawei. Huawei is all set to launch Huawei Mate 10 likely in October. Recently their CEO has confirmed that it has a 6-inch bezel-less display with 18:9 aspect ratio with Quad HD resolution. It will be powered by a Kirin 970 processor or the Snapdragon 830 processor built on the 10nm architecture. Next we have news from Apple. FCC has approved application for Apple to begin testing its 5G technology. Sprint is looking to launch its 5G service in 2019, T-Mobile might launch it in 2020, AT&T and Verizon are still thinking. Currently Apple is targeting spectrums that T-Mobile and Sprint are currently focusing. Next we have some news about the Moto X4. This phone has been showing up quite a lot and this time it was spotted on Geekbench benchmarking site. Earlier it was rumored that it might have a Snapdragon 660 processor or a 630 processor, but based on the benchmark scores, it could be a Snapdragon 630 processor. Next we have news from WhatsApp. WhatsApp is currently testing launcher app shortcuts on Android. It's still in beta, but it features a shortcut for new chat, start messages and camera. This feature might be seen in phones running Marshmallow and above. Next we have a news from Samsung. Samsung has conducted a survey regarding the attitude of Indians towards road safety. Based on that survey, it has concluded that 60% of the Indian two-wheeler users pick up their calls while riding and 14% of the population take selfies while crossing road. Using this information, Samsung is planning to bring in new features like the S-Bike mode, which I don't think many people will be interested in using. Next we have some news about a brand new company coming to India. A Hong Kong based mobile brand called Infinx is all set to make its debut in India. It will be launching two phones, 04 and 04 Plus, exclusively on Flipkart for a price around 20,000 and 24,000 rupees. Specs look like any other phone, both come with MediaTek processors, industrial metal design. At least as of now, there is no wow factor. I'll get back to you with more information once they are released in India. Next we have some more news from Micromax. Micromax has silently listed Micromax Selfie 2 on its website. Its USP is its front-facing camera, which is an 8 megapixel camera with Sony IMX135 sensor with f2.0 aperture. On the rear, it has a 13 megapixel camera with f2.0 aperture. It sports a MediaTek MT6737 processor with 3GB RAM and 32GB internal storage, running Android 7.0 Nougat with a 3000 mAh battery. We still don't have any word about the price. Selfies on this phone might be better than Redmi 4, but the rest of the phone is not so good. Once again, don't buy this phone, get the Redmi 4 instead. Final news of the day is from Samsung. Samsung has brought Samsung Pay to its flagships this year in India. It has even launched Samsung Pay Mini for its mid-range phones. Now Samsung is planning to bring Samsung Pay to non-Samsung phones. Most of the swiping machines in India are not NFC enabled, and Samsung has solved this issue. You can simply place your phone beside the swiping machine to virtually swipe a card. This does require additional hardware, so Samsung is trying to bring in other brands to do it too. Samsung Pay is an awesome feature to have if you make a lot of payments using cards. On the other hand, Samsung Pay Mini is useless, or at least I used it less. So guys, that brings us to the end of the tech news. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to see more cool videos on tech. I'm Nikhil from Greedy Tech signing off. Have a nice day.